Are you suggesting that if by passing this bill, if we pass this bill, Kenya and essentially the Jubilee government will be autocratic or will be employing autocratic tactics?
It has given them enough of legal loopholes to be able to now, you know, infringe on your communication, infringe on your freedoms as a media. In fact, one I find very colorless. We've just been talking about how Uhuru and Ruto should not be subjected to foreign courts, how we have issues against foreign jurisdictions. Every principal responsibility of every country is to defend its people. Here you are amending the extradition laws to say where the court is satisfied about the authenticity of the warrant, authenticity. That if this warrant is issued in an American court, a German court, whatever court, by a proper authority of a foreign country, including the ICC for that matter, the court shall proceed to issue a warrant of surrender without holding proceedings as specified under Article 7. How do you oust your very inherent powers to defend your citizens? The very judicious process of how you of extradition, including mutual legal assistance.
Okay.
So I think what happens is, so here we want to validate renditions, because you've seen there are certain Kenyans we have rendered without the due processes of the law, and I mean, it's endless. You know, targeting, putting a ceiling on our capacity to in terms of our refugee capacity. Refugees don't choose at what time to flee a country. You know, and I can tell you for a fact we've had these refugees during Moi's era, during Kibaki's era. The problems is not the prevalence of the refugees, it's the policies any government decides to pursue. Moi pursued a strategy of neutrality. Moi ensured that Kenya was had the highest moral standing, moral being in quotes, highest moral standing. We hosted the Somali peace talks, we hosted the South Sudanese peace talks. We were the bastion of peace and stability, and we imported these values to the region. But then we decided to become warmongers. We started to be some, you know, aka George Bush type of people who hang on to guns and religion. So becoming fanatical in terms of how you rally national psyche through wars. That's what I call fascism. Yeah, fascism is always pitted against what is called liberalism. Liberalism is the kind of constitution we have, the values. You promote constitutional values, harmony, cohesion, human rights, rule of law. That's what is. These are the kind of material differences. But on one side, the president is telling you, we have an enemy. We have an enemy. We are at war. But the liberal agenda is, we have a common challenge, and that challenge must be met with resistance and the will of our values. We must, you know, and those are the kinds of differentials in terms of even the jargon and the rhetoric.